Good morning, children. This is English video session for class 6. We are now doing the topic, we are now doing the book Honeysuckle. And class 6, Honeysuckle, chapter number 3, Taro's Reward. Okay. One evening when Taro, so you know how, what happened. He's a thoughtful son. And what happened when the strong wind blew? One evening, when Taro and his parents were sitting in the corner of the hut, a strong wind began to blow. So, strong winds. What happens when the house is not strong? They enter the house, they will fall on the people in the house. It whistled through the cracks of the hut, and everyone felt very cold. Suddenly, my Taru's father said, I wish I had a cup of sake. So he always felt that he had a cup of sake. It would warm me and do my old heart good. Okay, so I wish I had a cup of sake. This made Taro sadder than ever, for the heartwarming drink called sake was very expensive. So it's very difficult to buy that. He being a woodcutter, he, he spent whole day in the forest cutting and chopping wood. But what is the amount he gets is very less. In that, it is not possible to buy sake. So he was wondering what to do. So in his mind, there was only one thing: how do I earn more money? He was going on planning what to do to earn more money and where he can have more money so that he can buy it and give it to his father. Sake. How do I get a little sake for my poor old father? He decided to work harder than before. Okay. This made Taro sadder than ever, for the heartwarming drink called sake was very expensive. How do I earn more money? He asked himself. How do I get the little sake? How do I get little sake for my old father? He decided to work harder than before. Okay. Next morning, Taro jumped out of the bed earlier than usual and made his way to the forest. He's going. What is he going to do in the forest, children? Why is he going to the forest? Yes, he is going to chop and cut the wood. Okay, what is he going to do? Chop and cut the wood pieces, and he is going to sell it in the market, and he will get more money. If he gets more money, he is going to buy what? Sake for his father. Next morning, Taro jumped out of his bed earlier and as usual and made his way to the forest. He chopped and cut as the sun climbed, and soon he was so warm that he had to take off his jacket. Okay. He felt too warm to take off his jacket. His mouth was dry and his face was wet with sweat. My poor old father, he thought, if only he was as warm as I. So, what happened? The chillness is more old man, because he is not able to work. Only when they work, what happens? The body gets heated up and the heat spreads. But being an old man, he will not be able to work. But what about um, Taro? Taro is working right from the morning. He is cutting and chopping the wood. So what happened to him? Whole body, it's hot. It is He's sweating. Okay, he is removing his jacket to get little air. And with that, he began to chop even faster, thinking of the extra money he must earn to buy the sake to warm the old man's boot. So he is just working more to make sure that he earns more money to buy what? To buy sake for the old man. Then suddenly Tharo stopped chopping. What was that sound? He heard. Could it be? Could it be possibly be rushing water? There was some sound he is hearing. Taro could not remember ever seeing or hearing a rushing stream in that part of the forest. He was thirsty. The eggs dropped out of his hands and he ran in the direction of the sound. Okay. Taru saw a beautiful little waterfall hidden between the water, hidden between the water, flowed quietly. He cupped a little in his hand and put it to his lips. Was it water or was it sake? He tasted it again and again. And always it was the delicious sake instead of the cold water. So what was that? It was not cold water, it was sake. Okay. Immediately what did he do? Taro quickly filled the pitcher he had with him and hurried home. The old man was delighted with the sake. He only he with only one swallow of the liquid he stopped shivering. So the body became very warm and he did a little dance in the middle of the floor. So happy he was. He even did a little dance. Okay. This show the old man is very happy. His body is now warm. He is no longer shivering. That afternoon, a neighbor stopped by for a visit. Taro's father politely offered her a cup of sake. The lady drank it and greedily, like she wants more and more. What does the greedily drank means? What? She wants more and more. Then Taru told her the story of the magic waterfall. Yes. Thanking them for the delicious drink, she left in a hurry. She left in a hurry. By nightfall, she had spread the story throughout the whole village. Throughout the village. That evening, there was a long procession of visitors to the woodcutter's house. Each man heard the story of the waterfall and took a sip of the sake. In less than an hour, the pitcher was empty. What is the pitcher? You remember a bottle, a pot which is made of a bottle, a water bottle made of earthenware, and Taro was filling it. Same, that is pitcher. So everyone was given a sip of sake. What happens next? Next morning, paragraph number 10. Next morning, Tharo started for work even earlier than before. He carried with him largest pitcher. Some bottles will be there, no big ones. He carries with him with the largest pitcher he owned For he intended first to all go to the waterfall. So what was his main intention? Go to the waterfall and collect it. When he reached it, he found to his great surprise all his neighbors there. So what happened there? Everybody was standing there. What were they carrying? They were carrying pitchers, jars, buckets, anything they could find to hold the magic sake. Okay? Then one villager knelt and held his mouth under the waterfall to drink. He drank again and again. What did he do? He drank again and again, then shouted angrily, "Water, nothing but water." Others also tried, but there was no sake, only cold water. See? Did you see the jugs, jars, buckets, pitchers they are carrying for? Why are they bringing it to take the? They are bringing it all for by taking the sake. We have been tricked, the villagers shouted. Where is Taro? Let us drown him in this waterfall. But Taro had been wise enough to slip behind a rock. Okay. When he saw how things were going on, he was nowhere to be found. Okay, then he knows the people are angry, and if they see him, what they will do? They will beat him. So he went and hid himself. Muttering their anger and disappointment, the villagers left one by one. Taro came out of this hiding place. Was it true? He wondered. Was the sake a dream? Once more he caught a little liquid into his hand, put it in his lips. It was the same fine sake. To the thoughtful son, the magic waterfall gave the delicious sake, and to everyone else it gave only cold water. To the thoughtful son, the magic waterfall gave delicious sake, and to everyone else it gave only cold water. The story of Taro and his magic waterfall reached the emperor of Japan. He sent for the young woodcutter and rewarded him with 20 pieces of gold for having been so good and kind. Then he named the most beautiful fountain in the city after Taro. This, said the chill emperor, was to encourage all the children to honor and obey their parents. Okay, children? Yes. Why did Taro run to the direction of the stream? He was feeling thirsty and he has not seen water in that part of the area. Jungle. How did Taro show his happiness? He drank in just one zip. He stopped shivering and he danced little in the middle of the floor. Why did waterfall give Taro sing? Because Taro is a thoughtful son. Why did the villagers want to drown Taro? Because the waterfall gave them only cold water. So they were irritated. They were they were fooled by Taro. Why did the emperor reward Taro? Because because he is a very because he was good and for having become because he was the most thoughtful son and he was good and kind. Taru earned very little money because why? He didn't work hard enough. The villagers didn't need wood. The price of wood was very low. The price of wood was very low. Taru decided to earn money to live more comfortable life, to buy his old father some sake to repair the cracks of the house, to buy his old father some sake. Okay. With this I stop the lesson, children. Please read the lesson and come for the next class. With this, thank you.